Hey guys, it's Chelsea from Dash of Sun Designs. I am planning the week of August 30th to September 5th, and I'm using this kit called Drinks by House of Stickers UK. And I am not gonna lie, it was a bit of a hot mess this plan with me, so I'm just gonna speed it up, and I am actually going to just catch up with you once it's all sped up, and I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so for the washi, I added some of that foiled washi from my kits, and I just grabbed an oops sheet that I had laying around, and I added that to the bottom washi. I just thought it needed a little bit of sparkle there. And then for the date covers, I used these star clusters from the Pretty Pink Co. and the deco from the sheet, and I just put those together on the date covers. That took a very long time, and actually it's pretty hard to do that. And then this little purple floral deco, I don't know what to call that, deco thing, just under the August month header. That is from the kit as well. And I added that with a divider from my shop, a skinny divider. And then I put the fold box down. And then on the Monday, I had laid down a YouTube icon sticker, and that is from my shop. Then I am laying down a food delivery sticker because we got HelloFresh delivered that day. And I'm just removing this sticker to make some room for the mailbox that I'm putting down from White Deer Stationery. And that is going to mark that orders went out that day. I usually work on orders on the weekend, and they typically go out on Monday morning as well. And I added a little bow to it too, which is really cute. Those bows are from my shop. And then I'm just marking with a bow down at the bottom with the work script. That is from the kit, and the work script is from my shop. And I'm just marking that I worked that day. And that we also watched Yellowstone, and that was the last episode of, I think it was the 3rd season. So we're now waiting for the next season to start, and that should start actually next month. Does anyone else watch that show? Because it was so addicting. Like we kept wanting to watch it, and I think we binged it within a couple weeks. So that was pretty cool. I didn't have much going on with my shop, which is good. So I enjoyed that time with my husband. And then I'm marking that on the next day. Um, I designed for a bit that morning. Usually I get up really early at like at 5 a.m. to work on the shop. Um, and then I also worked that day. And it was also the last day of, I worked at 3 to 5 classroom. It was the 5-year-old's last day because it was the end of August. And usually they only go until the last day of August. And then we get a bunch of new kids starting on September 1st. So they are moving off to kindergarten. And I also worked on the board game for my best friend's bachelorette party. And that board game turned out so good. I was so proud of myself, actually. It was just like so funny to see her get all the questions wrong because I had to like interview her fiance and everything, and she got a lot of questions wrong, which is good. Because it was like a drinking board game, so she had to drink every time she got a question wrong. But sorry, I'm out of frame right now. I gotta get used to putting it in frame. But I'm just laying down a couple boxes. And I laid down this orders. I think it's an orders icon from White Deer Stationery and a bow to mark work. And then I did lay down that I gassed up the car, but I actually didn't do that this day. I actually did it on Thursday, so that was in the wrong spot, but I'm just making it look all pretty. And I'm actually probably going to move that. This this double square box is from my shop, and also the Icon Paint Nails icon is from my shop too. And I had that left over from another kit. And then onto the other half of the week, I'm laying down some headers from the kit. And sorry, everything's just so choppy. I just did not have a very good time laying down stickers. I don't know what was going on, but everything I did was like the stickers got caught together. I don't know. It was all my fault. It was all my fault. But now I'm just laying down the full boxes. And this week was like just so busy for me. Thank goodness I didn't have much going on with the shop. I kind of did that purposefully because I've got like this bachelorette party that happened this weekend, and then I've got 2 weeks off, and then I've got to go to my best friend's wedding. I've got to travel to that too. So that is in so the bachelorette party I traveled to Vancouver. And we stayed at a hotel there, and then I have to travel to Vancouver Island for the actual wedding. So then I laid down another box, and I've been working on a Christmas kit. Actually, it's kind of like a mix of like winter and Christmas, but I'm actually loving the colors. It's kind of like a green and gray kit, I think. Green and gray. Yeah. And I am just so excited to show everybody what it looks like. If you guys want to see the kits, like the new releases and stuff, like what kind of videos do you want to see up on this channel? Do you want to see new releases? I don't know what other kind of channels I can do on this channel, or what other videos I can do on this channel, but if you want like to see what kits I'm using for the month or something, I don't know. Some kind of lineup thing. But anyways, I did remove that box with that I gassed up the car, and then I just put Hello September there because I was going through Thursday, and then I realized that I had actually gassed up the car on Thursday. So then I laid that down with a car icon. I also did pack. It's really hard to pack because I packed for myself and my son. He stayed the night on Friday night at his grandma's house, and then my husband picked him up on Saturday and had him Saturday until Sunday when I came home. So It's hard to pack for two people early. That's what I felt like I was packing for two people. So I packed for both of us, and that little suitcase is from Papershire. And then I decided to change this lace circle because I just found out like my writing was terrible, so I changed it. And on Friday morning, I got up pretty early and then got ready to go. And I dropped my son off at his grandma's house. Apparently, he had a lot of fun, which is really good because it was actually my first night away from him. I have never been away from him ever since, and he's like over 2. So that was a hard thing for me, but I think we both handled it pretty well, actually. But yeah, it was a good time. I had a really fun time. I was really glad. I haven't seen my best friend in 2 years, like since my son was 2 months old. I typically don't drive in the wintertime, so I didn't see her all weekend, and then COVID happened, and then we haven't seen each other since. So then I drove to Vancouver. It's about a 3.5, 4 hour drive from my house to Vancouver. And then we checked into the hotel and we actually went for some beers and appetizers and stuff before we met up with our other friend who's at the bachelorette party too. And then also we went and got dressed in really tacky clothes. And she made like it's like a pirate theme night too, so she made like a pirate theme drink. And then we went to the Stanley Park Brewery, I think it was what it was called, and that was a blast. That was so much fun. The next day was kind of a recovery day, so it was so rainy and stormy. We had plans to take my friend paddleboarding, but it was absolutely pouring, so that didn't happen. It was horribly pouring. It was like um definitely Vancouver rain. I'm not used to it anymore because I live a bit of ways and I live towards the interior of BC, so like I'm not I don't really get very much rain there. But it was definitely a lazy day that day. And then there's a pirate cruise at night. And then the next day we got up and me and my best friend got some coffee and we walked on the beach. It was just such a nice Sunday morning walk. And then we went for breakfast at the hotel, and that was delicious. And I drove home. I got into a new podcast too. It's called Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend. And then I ordered groceries, and that was about it. And that's the kit, and that's what it looks like. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.